Hi guys, I thought I'd do a video on a driveway. Oh, anyway, um, I want to talk about something maybe you guys can help me out with. I got a new cell phone the other day and I'm having a hell of a time with, excuse me, with signal. So I thought maybe some of you guys who know cell phones better than I do could probably help me out with it. It's just not picking up a good signal or anything that's supposed to be in anything. I'll show you what it is. It's a cheapie. You can't really do much with it. It's not like one of them real fancy smartphones. So I'll show you what I got, and you can help me out with it. You think you can help me? This is an old, probably from about, oh, I don't know, late 40s phone. It was designed to just be answered. Cord's cut off. The other cord's kind of getting bad shape, but the inner cord's, I guess, 58. 858's date code on it. But I picked it up for 10 bucks at an antique store, so I thought it was kind of cool. That's just one of the things I picked up. I guess we'll start off with the thing I picked up today. It's been raining for the last couple 3 days. We've got about over 2 inches of rain, so I haven't been doing much. A little bit inside, not much outside. So anyway, picked this up today. I'll show it to you. Hope the lighting is not the best in here, so this old garage. Anyway, I got the CRT tester on there, and of course the phone's sitting up beside it there. But this is a Stromberg Carlson 1954 Chinese classic. Of course, it's a blonde cabinet with nice carvings on the front here, Chinese. This is the inside. All the knobs, 21-inch picture tube. And grill cloth's got a little dirt to it, but it's in good shape. With the doors being on there, it kept everything in here real nice, including the back painted glass, safety glass. A nice Stromberg Carlson on it. All the knobs are here, and the decals are really in good shape. That's what's nice about having doors on things. Anyway, cabinet does have some blemishes. A little spot here and stuff, and then the worst of it's up through in here. Moving along here. Some veneer loss here and here. Top's got some veneer loss. There's she's kind of coming loose here. It's still somewhat solid, but it needs to be re-glued. And this this side's the worst with those mark, which is not really into the wood. It don't feel like. There are some other blemishes and stuff. Along the back here, there is some veneer loss, little chips broken out and stuff. And then here's the inside, and I kind of got tight room here, but inside the set, all around. High voltage is underneath here. It's a fuse set. Got a fuse down here. The cord's in really good shape on it. Has a phono jack, phono switch, and stuff. And then we're on this side. We have all the tubes there. Rectifier tube, and looks like a couple of rectifier tubes and stuff. Healthy power supply transformer. The picture tube is a Montgomery Ward picture tube, so it's a replacement picture tube in this. The back's in good shape. Kind of take you down there, other than the back cone piece, which is plastic and it has broken loose. With time, heat, and everything, that plastic just cracks and breaks, so it's going to need to have some work to it. But let's see here. There's no shorts in it. No shorts. And you get to cut off. We have, take this up a little bit. Really good cut off. So get that in the black box. And there's the emissions. Now this set, I've had this turned on for the last minute or two of me videoing, and it was on about 5 minutes before that, and it came up to this. Emissions not the best, but it hasn't only been on for less than 10 minutes, so I think she's going to be just fine. A lot of times it's best to leave these things on for at least an hour. I always recommended to leave them on for at least 2 hours, especially if it's been at least probably 40 years since they've been ever turned on, unless they're new old stock tube or very little usage. Okay, the bright side to this thing, oh, the speaker's in good shape, at least it looks like from the back side. I'll try to get down there and get a shot of it. Output transformer is on the speaker. It's permanent magnet and stuff. Got the metal still underneath here, grills and everything. Looks like all the bolts are here. Most of the screws were in the back. It was only missing 2, I believe. So I paid $45 for the TV. It was at an antique store. It's going out of business. So now another thing I bought there was this. This is a Thomas A. Edison recorder. This used the cylinders. You'd slide the cylinder on here, and you'd have a, I don't have the mic plugged in. Let me get some light on that. Right there. And you would turn it on and get it going, and it would cut along here. There's a needle back underneath here. It would cut into that cylinder, and to make your recording. This is before we had like flat records. So it's missing the power cord as well. It uses, see if I can, that's not too much light, just a plug that plugs in there. Would have a female receptacle on it. So I paid $25 for it, so I didn't think that was too bad. These are quite old and stuff. It needs, cleaned up, lubed up, things of that nature, because the top's supposed to slide down and it's kind of sticky. Then the other thing I bought at the antique store was this guy. Let me kind of move something around here so I can see what I'm doing. This is a Syncor CG141 Deluxe Color Generator. It's a test pattern generator, and it'll do composite sync, composite video, you got sound, and so on. Comes with a full set of test leads and all the leads to it. And of course the bad thing is the mirror. The mirror's not in the best shape, but it's still usable. I mean, a guy could still, or you can just get another glass mirror about that size to fit in here. They just glue in. I don't know if it works, but knob's turn. So paid $25 for it too. So the lid comes off and slides off, so you can use the mirror. So now I'm gonna try to get this thing latched back up. So I'm gonna stop the video here and I'll be right back. Alright, then I got this the other day off of Craigslist. No, wrong. That one didn't come off Craigslist. That one there came from a store down about 30 miles south of me. And they originally wanted like $35 for it, and I talked them down. I got it for $20. It's a Zenith. I don't remember the model. We'll get it turned around here, and I think the model number's on the back. AM, FM, or no, it's straight AM radio, and then phonograph. So cabinet's got a few little problems. A little bit of finish loss through here. The top needs refinished. We've got some veneer loss here. I figure the easiest way is just run a strip right across down here. There's a little loss here and here. The sides are not in too bad a shape. Actually, the sides are not in bad shape at all. Mostly the top and the front towards the top. Now, let me see if I can move this thing around and probably turn it so the light outside can get in. It's not as heavy as that TV. It's got the tag in here. Model 7R887. Right on here. So all the tubes are here. The cord is in not too bad a shape. But this is what's wrong with Zenith. Just like this is from the early 40s, and just like Philco, they use some of that rubber wiring. This is going down here to the phono, and it's kind of bad. The other thing is we get up in here, up along in here, to the tone switches and everything else, that rubber wiring, it's in bad shape. A lot of it looks alright right now, but if you touch it, it just shatter. Some of it's already losing, and I can tell you from experience, there's a lot of rubber wiring underneath the chassis that is in bad shape. So it's a candidate for rewire. Most of them are. So, but that's that one, and then we'll come to the next one that I picked up. And let's see if I can get this moved around so we can look at it. Okay. So what we got here. This is a Sears Silvertone. Model number escapes me on it, but we've got a record player which has something on it that I didn't even realize. Well, that's kind of froze down, but if you can see it, come down in here. It says Silvertone Record Club. I didn't know Silvertone had record clubs, but it's got a record in here. Silvertone String Orchestra, one of them. So that was in it when I got it. The radio, AM, FM, needs a little cleaning. Of course, cabinet, alright, but I might try Howard's Restore on this and see. Most of the scratches in it are just, just in the veneer or in the finish. Sides are not too bad, they're dirty. And you don't ever want to judge something until you clean it. I've seen lots of times when, looks like we got a little bad spot there, but what appears to be bad finish or lost finish, you clean it and all of a sudden it looks a lot different and you realize you don't have to do anything to it. This side's shut. This got speaker. Grill cloth's not in bad shape. It's usable. And then over here would be where you store records and things in there. Now what's nice about this, and I'll get to the back here in a minute, is it came with a full set of instructions. In this envelope here, also there's another thing in here. Get him out. It's got radio time table and logbook, and it lists off your frequencies and call stations and everything of the radio stations here in this country, and also on the back here we've got principal world shortwave stations. Plus you got some logs that you can put in here, as well as here. New frequency modulation allocations are here. So, and talks about shortwave tuning, notes on it. Now this don't have shortwave in it. This is just something that they would put with any of them. It's got AM, FM, but not shortwave. And then we've got the parts list and instructions installing, operating the Silvertone. So it's just a book that tells you first how to unpack it. They talk about certain screws to loosen up, blocks to remove, and things of that nature. These two wire pieces here, they want you to remove those off, so that's just to kind of hold the chassis solid. And they talk about the antenna, tubes, and of course your standard sets of instructions about, on, off, switch, tone control, volume, so forth and so on, and how they work, what they are. So, modern recordings, record changer, what to expect from frequency modulation. And remember, when this thing came out, FM was fairly new. This would be kind of late 40s. Then it goes in talking about the operation of the record player, turntable, and stuff, and conditions that affect your reception, normal care and maintenance, and then if it fails to operate, their 90-day warranty. And then we come into the parts list, all your capacitors, resistors, coils, transformers, parts for the record changer. Then it comes with a nice schematic on here. This has several Lochtel tubes. Any tube's got a 7 in front of it. It's a Lochtel. So there's a Lochtel there. These two are not. They're 6s. 7, 7, 7. So those are Lochtels. And so is the rectifier tube. Now alignment instructions, including the discriminator and so on. and a picture of the chassis and where everything's located. That all came with here inside the radio. Now I'm going to shut this off and see if I can get this thing turned around. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. There's a tag here, part of it's still here. I don't know if you can read it, just talking about cautions and stuff. But further in, well, for one thing, let's see, will you focus? Okay. Maybe the light. But, well, you can see one here. The red screws and that arm, that hooked to the chassis. The one on each side. They didn't follow the instructions, or they put them back on, or one or the other. I don't know, maybe to keep from losing them. It said take out the red screws and then take them loose, and discard them. The antenna's down there. The speaker's got one small hole in it, minor. Missing one tube. The rest of the tubes are in here. So she'll need cleaning up. But what I like about it, it's got, well, the schematic's still there. It's got, okay, the model number is 8107A, which is what they call the catalog number. Chassis number 101.851. And then down below, if I can get it, if it'll focus. I think it's focusing. We got the parts list. So everything that was in that book is also inside the cabinet. And of course the antenna for the AM. Cord's in bad shape. Naturally it's gonna, someone's added a cord onto it right here. So, but it's got this back on here still and everything, and so and it's got a date code. I think I've seen somewhere. Yeah, right here, right in front of me. 6 of 1948. So, okay. This here I got for 25. I got it at the same place I got the telephone, so I didn't think I did too bad on it. So in any case, especially when it comes with all the documentation in pretty good shape, and I like having all the stickers still in place and actually in decent shape. So, you know, as far as like power cords and, you know, the wiring and of course other little minor details such as, you know, recapping and stuff like that, that's no big deal. But we'll try to first clean it, and I'll see what happened with Howard's Restore on here. It may bring that out. If not, the top may need to be refinished. So anyway, that's about all I've got for you. The TV, 2 radios, the recorder down there, the Syncor, test pattern, generator, the telephone. So in any case, I think I'll just go ahead and stop the video here, and if you like it, you know, give it a big thumbs up. If you really like it, share it, and everything. The next video we'll get back to dealing with what we're supposed to be doing, which is the molded resistors and the like, and restuffing the capacitors on the other radio. These are upcoming projects, including that little guy down there. At least to clean it up and Whether it ever actually works doesn't matter, but I'd like to at least get it cleaned up and, you know, take a gander inside and make sure it is at least electrically sound. So that'll be something down the road. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks to my new subscribers, and I'll see you guys on the next video.